Welcome back to another Mob Psycho 2 review. Today is episode 6. I'm Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
And together we're Cal Shock. As always, we're anime viewers only. We're going to discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. You ready to jump into this?
Of course, let's do it.
So, yeah, light bulbs burned out. And I don't have replacements. Anyway, let's do this. So, a lot of this is just the growth of the characters. It just kind of focuses on Raigan a lot in this episode.
Yeah,
And just them kind of learning how to move on from where they're at.
yeah, it's definitely Mob kind of takes a stand for himself to make his own decisions now and to do things on his own agenda instead of, because Reagan would always call him, be like, I need you now, come immediately. And
Yeah,
Mob's,
which this time he gets the call, but he's with his friends. They're at like a birthday party kind of thing that they
right, they
at the
made
last second.
plans.
The
He,
master's like, you don't got anything to do. Just come on out. And he's like,
he seemed got a
well,
bit irritated.
he did.
He's like,
But he has good friends. They're like, oh, we understand. You have these, jobs are kind of like priority, kind of thing. And it's like, they're like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. But a lot of conflict happens between Ryan and Mob in this episode. Once like Mob says, "Hey, please stop calling me on short notice," Ryan kind of just, I think, actually oversteps his
right.
bounds. Like normally he's pretty smart in what he says,
Yeah,
and but
this
this time it
episode
seems like he just,
he definitely came across as like an asshole, I'd say, in the beginning, because like it was funny because he was talking about like, oh, they're watch out, they're not your real friends. Like you can be easily like manipulated, which is kind of what he has done. So it's
more than kinda. He's been doing it the whole time to Mob, and he's like, they'll never be your real friends. Like you think you'll ever fit in or anything like that.
yeah. So he definitely kind of caused. Well, he definitely caused like their fight, their issue.
Yeah.
At least he
'Cause
admitted, like, okay, I kind of did say a bit too much.
But I mean, even then, he didn't really like care. Like he cares, but not kind of like the right way, I
Yeah, because
guess.
it definitely came across like he was talking about like, oh, Mob will be lonely, or like, oh, Mob needs me, like I'm the only one he can talk to. When it's kind of the other way around, because like Rygan's like the lonely one and like doesn't have true friends like Mob's found.
Yeah, I mean, even when he sees, because yeah, like Mob says, he's starting to realize Ryan's not always telling kind of like the truth to him. He's like, you know what, I don't, and he talks with the brothers like, I don't always need to rely on him anymore. But then we see Ryan seeing Mob with his friends, and he's like, oh, he actually has friends. Uh, and that's where he kind of he goes to the bar because he doesn't actually have any friends.
Right.
He just looks for people to need him, and that's why he kind of like goes there is to give advice. It's not like they're actually like friends to him.
Yeah, exactly. It was it's quite
Kind
an
of like,
interesting
yeah, it's like an ego thing.
yeah, it is. But it's quite an interesting dynamic that they're going through cuz like I at the beginning of the show Mob was kind of functionless without being told what to do, you could say. And like Ryan kind of helped push him, but like now Mob has, come to his own. And instead of Mob, relying on Reagan, it pretty much turned the other way around. So now, but like when I was watching it, I felt like he was gonna feel like lonely about it, like oh Mob's gone. But he kind of just used it as an opportunity just to, turn his life around.
He does, like he's like, oh, you know what, I built this business by myself in the beginning. I've done all this without Mob before, so it's like, you know what, he's not here. And of course, after the bar, he's like, I need to discover myself, really. He's like, I need to become somebody. Because we find out, It's also his birthday. He had no one to celebrate it with.
That was
Uh,
kind of sad. I
yeah,
was
it
like,
was.
oh damn.
He's 28. Got that. But yeah, it's like I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, he got his life turned around stuff without Mob. It was like, you know what? He kind of went back to his roots and focused on the fame part. He's kind of like Mogami before Mogami had the bad stuff happen to him, right?
That's what,
Because
to be honest, when I was watching, I thought that's what they were trying to like portray, like, oh, something bad's happening and maybe this emotional negative buildup will happen, but like even then he kind of like quickly resolved it, I guess, or at least it seems positive. Maybe that's not how he truly feels because he gained all that popularity, but I don't know. It's I'm not quite sure where it's heading with this.
yeah, because we also because we have the where did I Jodo, who's like the union leader or whatever, was the one that set him up to be on TV, and he kind of wants to bring him Raigun down with his ego. So because he's upset about getting meat, I guess, while he was possessed by a spirit or something. I guess
Right.
that's oh man, how dare he save me from being possessed by a spirit? But yeah, it's like where is this gonna go?
I don't know if they're like he's gonna like fall into like all this like despair because he's gonna get embarrassed on national TV, or like it'll just be kind of like a joke. Like it'll just be like, oh, they whatever. So I'm really not sure because it's kind of just shows Mob doesn't really need him. I'm sure Mob is still, obviously he still thinks of him as a friend, but like he's definitely not someone he relies on now. So I honestly do not know where this is heading. Like I couldn't make a guess. It's
Yeah, it's kind of like yeah, Raygun's doing good, but it's like I don't know. It's like he needs someone to be there with him, right? Like, or at least he feels that way. Because like even with Dimple, he tried manipulating Dimple to kind of like come to him.
yeah.
Like it's just a weird dynamic we have going on between the characters.
All right, it's yeah, I don't know cuz I
It's better for Mob, I think,
right, Mob
but
seems to be nothing wrong with him at all, pretty positive, everything's going
he's
great.
like finally in a good spot. You know, he's improving his body, and in a couple of years he'll be the average middle schooler. Uh, when he's in like late high school, then he'll be an average middle school.
Right.
But, but yeah, he's doing everything much better. His life's going much better, and it's like he's starting to be his own person. But now we have Rygon who's falling, and
Yeah,
like yeah, Rygon, he's just he they're swapping positions is what's happening.
pretty much. But that's pretty much the episode. It was kind of very straightforward in a way.
Yeah,
Just kind of showed how mobs. I mean, we can just jump on into scores if you
yeah,
want.
yeah. I'm gonna give it a 7. I think it's definitely a unique direction we're heading with it. Like this really is just a curiosity builder of an episode, and just to see where we're going to go with this because it is depressing for Ryan too throughout the episode. But hey, I feel good for Mom. But it's really it's just interesting, really.
Yeah, I'll say 6.5 to 7. It definitely does build curiosity. I just want to know where it goes because if it's like something important or they're just kind of doing it to kill time, I kind of want to know if it's like very obviously we can see it's for mobs like individual like growth as a character, but I'm not sure where it's like the lesson to be learned from this, where it's headed, anything like that. I am curious. It is very. It's not something I didn't expect. Like I was like, yeah, I could see that Mob is kind of. We've been seeing that throughout the season. Like he's kind
Yeah,
of standing for himself.
and that's been like the goal of this season so far. It's felt like.
All right. So yeah, it's. I'm very curious to see what happens. I think if we see what happens later, like maybe it'll. There's like one big reason for it or something. Or I can't think of the way to phrase it, but like this was the purpose that they went through this or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, not the craziest of episodes, especially after last one, you could say. But that's it.
That's it.
Spiel time.
As always, if you want the body strength of a average middle schooler, be sure to hit the subscribe, like, notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought of the episode. We did, didn't like. We score it, anything like that. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.